Hey guys, so this video is going to be basically a video of me trying to explain to you guys again how to properly dispose of certain spells that you have done, the leftovers, the wax, especially for my ammonia jar. Now, okay, I explained to you guys that you put it into moving water. A lot of you have issues worrying about the fish and everything, the the jar opening. In no way is this jar going to hurt any wildlife or anything into the water. Okay? The best way to dispose of it is into water, because you want it to move away, you want it to flow away from you. So for those of you that are coming on my channel and leaving comments, letting other subscribers know that you have trashed your ammonia jar and thrown it into the garbage and nothing has happened to you, you have basically ended your spell. When you take any type of spell work and you throw it into the garbage, you are ending it. Okay, my ammonia jar does not consist of throwing it down the toilet, down the drain pipes, anything like that. Okay, you do not want to further clog yourself back up with this issue that you intentionally pushed away from you. Okay, so opening that can after you have seen results or some kind of movement has happened, pouring it down your kitchen sink, no. Toilet, no. Tub, no. You do not do that. You have to dispose of it correctly. There's a reason why, spells, magical spells are done a certain way, and there's a reasons why you get rid of them a certain way. When I'm dealing with money and love and blessings for my clients, when I have a lot of wax left over or any sort of wax from the spell, I most of the time make it into a I make it into a mojo bag, which they will place with them somewhere, and they will either bury it either in a flower pot, somewhere in their backyard, somewhere close to them, because they want to keep this money, this love, and this blessing close to them. Okay, now when you destroy something or burn it, you're gonna burn the stuff. You're destroying this person. Whatever that spell called for, and you burn the ritual remainings and stuff like that, you are destroying this person. That's another way that you can dispose of certain things. When you go into the graveyard, you are working with the spirits now. Okay, so you burying it into the graveyard, you are asking the spirits to help you and assist you with this. You leave them an offering, you leave them some held banknotes, you can also leave them some money, you can leave them wine, you can leave them liquor, you can leave them cigars, cigarettes, things like that. You will leave with the spirits. There's certain spirits that want other things, and that's what they will call upon. That's what you will leave with them. So you guys have to understand, when you're doing certain spells and you're going into the graveyard, you're now working with the spirits. Okay, now if you're burying it somewhere else, like I have suggested for the lemons, you're ending this situation. You're putting an end. You're basically burying it to end the work, to put death upon the matter. Okay, you're not burying it in a graveyard. You're burying it, like I told you, you can bury it somewhere by a tree. And there are other spells as well where you can pour the water into, bath water and different things like that. You can pour it by the tree roots. In no way is it going to harm it. Okay, and you also can get rid of it at the crossroads. When you go to the crossroads, what you can do is leave an offering. You can leave some pennies, and you can leave a bottle of liquor along with your disposal, your remnants of whatever was left over from the spell. And this is getting rid of the work that you have done. Is leaving it. You go a distance too. Don't go to a crossroads that's close to your house. You want to push this away from you. So if you're going to do like breakup spells and stuff like that, you can take the glass jar, if you're doing some kind of glass, work in a jar, or the candles, and you're going to break it there. And you're going to leave it there far away, because you want to break this relationship up. You want to break apart the friendship, and you want to break things and leave it far away from you. Okay, and another thing you guys need to understand is, if you are watching someone's channel, okay, and then you come and ask me what you should do, question this person that you're watching the channel of. Like I explained to you guys, there's no way that you can take water and free someone out of your life just simply by using water. Now, if you're going to add herbs into there, Okay, yes, certain herbs mixed into that water. Now that's not just plain water. Now you have made a blend, you have a tea, you have a brew of something, and it's now consistent to make something in your life either move, come in, or change. And like I showed you in my freezer jar spell, I mixed herbs in there and boiled them to bring out the essence from those herbs to freeze this person. Those herbs are reversing herbs, so they will reverse the person and the shit that they did to you and freeze them into it. Okay, so now they're stuck in their own shit. Okay, honey cannot make someone disruptive. There's no way you can make a honey jar to destroy someone's life. Okay, and I explained to you guys with my ammonia jar, this is just how I do my spells. Now, if you guys have a problem with how others are doing their spells, you have to ask them, why are you doing it this way? Why are you using that herb? You cannot take a herb and then use it for money, and then all of a sudden you decide, okay, this herb is going to control someone. It doesn't work like that. Each herb has their own properties and what they can do in the spiritual world. So you have to use certain herbs and blends together. You can't just mix your own stuff together. Okay, so certain things are done a certain way. Okay, in no way am I going to tell you guys to pour that ammonia jar when you're done down a drain. Okay, it's a simple spell. Okay, my grandmother showed me how to do this a long time ago. I'm sure other people have their own ways, but there's a certain way to do things. Okay, you're not doing anything else to it. You're not gonna add no herbs, you're not adding no bleach to it, nothing like that. Simple plain ammonia, name, paper, put it in the exact way I told you how to do it. You wrap it up, tie it up, put it away in the dark. Okay, to put your situation in the dark. Okay, it will clear up. Okay, this is what you have to do. Okay, lemon cuts certain situations. It also cuts feelings for people. Okay, so it will cut out that person out your life. The reason I use the limes are freezing the person in their mouth, their intent, what they say. A lot of times you can use tongues if you want to shut people up as well. Okay, you can use the alum, you can use the slippery elm also. And you know, if you have someone that's talking shit, you can use chia seeds as well. So there's other herbs that you can use to get people to stop talking, to keep them away from you. But when you come to my channel and you ask me about other people's stuff that they're doing, I don't know what other people are doing, because my focus is my channel and my subscribers and those that want to learn, and I want to teach you guys how to do certain things. So outside of anything else happening, I do not know. I have other channels that I watch, you know, and people that know what they're talking about. You know, and you know, I'll thumbs up and I'll comment on their channels and different things like that, because it's never good to be a hater. So for those of you that are asking me, oh, I've seen a few videos and you know, they're doing this and they're doing that, I honestly, you have to go to them and ask them. I don't watch other people's channels and then make a video and then try to make this video that I seen somewhere else my own. I do my own things. I have so much spells packed into my head, so much things that I have learned from my family and things that I have learned from working for so many years that you guys just don't even know. It's unbelievable. I can make videos for days. Honestly, I can. And I'm trying to teach you guys how to do certain things, so you have to use common sense. There's no way that honey is going to destroy someone at all. It's sweet by nature. So how can you use honey to make a disruptive jar? There's no way you can do that. Okay, so when you take your spells and you dispose of them into the trash, you are ending it. If someone was to come and take your spell and throw it into the garbage, guess what? That spell has ended. When they blow out your candle, that spell has ended. Okay, so there's certain ways and things that you can do things. So when you comment on my channel and you try to tell other people how to do things, I'm gonna have to correct you. I have to, because you are wrong. Okay, you are wrong. So if you guys are gonna come on the channel, make sure you're giving them the right advice. Herbs, different things like that. Comment. If you have some knowledge, share it with everyone else. That's cool. You guys can do that, but don't tell someone to do something that you shouldn't have been doing in the first place. Okay, so at this point in time, I really hope that you guys can understand what I'm saying, because there's so much times that I can, you know, write a comment below somebody else saying this. Oh, how can I do this? If you read the comments, you will see we discussed it. So, you know, you guys have to use common sense when it comes to certain things. Okay, so if you see someone doing a spell and you feel like, oh, why are you using that herb? Why are you using a fruit? Why are you using a banana? Ask them. When you guys basically see me using certain items, fruits, vegetables, there's a reason that I'm using it, you know. So you have to ask the person that you see doing the video, why are you using that? Why did you use that oil? Like I told you guys, I make so much different oils. My herbs, my spices, everything put together. I blend them. I do them myself. Everything is from my own knowledge. If I do use someone else's oil, it's because I really like this person and their oils, and I feel like they have a lot of knowledge. So I want to share that with you guys, so you guys can get knowledge from someone else, you know. So, you know, it's a lot of love going around on my channel. So I'll talk about certain items that I've used in the years that I've really liked, and I will tell you what website to go to, you know. Even though if I can make it myself, I still let you guys know what's good out there. Why not? You know, never a hater. It's never good to be a hater. So when you go on other people's channels and, you know, you're commenting and saying certain things, just don't comment on the channels. That's the best thing to do, honestly. You know, I do what I do on my channel. Honestly, I do not care what other people are doing. If I like you and I like your channel, you will know that. It will be known. I will talk about you. You understand? Other than that, inside my channel is inside my world, and my subbies and everybody that comes through, that's how it is, and that's what it's going to be. I don't want to discuss nothing else that anyone is doing, because I do not care what other people are doing. If people are out there making spells and your head is all effed up, and now you got to come and ask me, oh, I saw this, what you think? I'm going to tell you, why don't you go ask them? Okay, when you're ready, I'll help you to clear yourself away from the shit that they've been putting in your head. A lot of people don't know what they're doing. A lot of people don't know what they're talking about. Okay, honestly, they don't. Okay, if you've been working for 3 weeks and you want to come on my channel and try to tell me what to do, okay, I'm gonna put a pause on you, because you cannot come and tell me how to do things. Okay, you have to understand that I'm showing other people how to do things. If you want to tell me how to do my channel, then go make your own channel. That's the best thing to do. You know, I really don't like people. I really hate, you know, I can't stand the hater. Did you wake up this morning and decide I'm going to be a hater today? You know, that's why I always have my candles to keep negativity away, evil eye. Because sometimes, you know, my day is going fine, and then bam, you know, I get some emails that's like, where were you raised? Were you born into a hole? Have you been still living into this hole? Seriously? And you come on my channel, you want to tell people what to do? And there's a reason you have to dispose things a certain way. I'm not even going to get into that no more with you guys. Honestly, this will be the last video where I will have to rant and let you guys know, like, you know, what you guys are talking about is wrong. Okay? You guys asked me how to use certain controlling agents, licorice root, calamus, and then you have master of the woods. That's another herb that you guys can use to control a situation. It's a herb that you can put into your essence bend over. There's a lot of different herbs. Like, I'm so like full of knowledge from working with certain herbs and oils and scents and blending them. You have to know that as well. I'm not going to feed you guys bullshit. Okay? I'm not, because I want you guys to get results. And when you work with me, a lot of you know that speak with me on the phone, that email me, that text me, you guys are getting results, because that's what I want to do. That's what I'm going to put out here for you guys to learn, to get results. You know, you do it yourself, or you go to a root worker. A lot of you guys, you want to learn certain things. If I make the channel to show you guys certain things for the week, that's what you'll learn. But honestly, I can't even put everything out there. I can't do that either. I can't share all of my secrets, but I share just enough for you guys to know. So, you know, you have to really, you got to respect certain boundaries when you go on certain people's channels, and when you try to push your mouth in and comment and say this and that. I honestly will let your comment come through, and then I'm going to put you in your place. And then if you keep coming back, you know, oh, but I learned this on, you learned it somewhere from a bullshitter. So don't come to my channel and tell me anything about how to do certain things unless you're trying to help someone. Because a lot of you guys, you really think, oh, I learned this from here. You can freeze somebody in water. Just put their name in the water. What the hell is that going to do? Huh? You just put them in this water, just have magical properties by itself. You have to do something with the water. You're going to bless it. You're going to add some herbs. You're going to add some oils. You're going to add some roots inside of it. You have to do something to that water to give it some kind of magical properties. Okay? So you can't just take water and do that. And let me tell you something, guys. You can make a honey jar with just honey and your petition paper. You do not need anything else. And you can make one with just pure brown sugar, a sugar jar. Okay, so a lot of you guys that are doing certain things, you have to understand that there's a right way to do it, and then there's a fucked up way. Excuse me, but you guys are really like, I'm really just pissed off because of so many emails coming in asking me about other people's stuff. I do not know what they're doing. I do not care. Oh, can you go to their channel? Hell no, I do not want to go to their channel. I do not care about going to their channel. Why don't you comment below and ask them, you know, why are you using that? Does that make sense? No, you can't use certain herbs to do certain things because they just don't make sense. Some herbs you can use for protection, for blessing. You can use for money drawing. But honestly, you cannot take a licorice root and then make someone love you. And then it make you get a job. And it makes you look beautiful. Are you serious? Are you seriously going to ask me that? Even though I told you that there's no way that it can do that. It controls situations and people. It's a controlling herb. And then I tell you the best thing to use is the calamus for your court case situations. And you ask me, oh, can I use it to, make me more attractive and loving? No, you cannot use it at all to make yourself more attractive and loving. Now, if you want to dominate somebody to do that, yes, you can. But let me explain something to you guys. You cannot make no one fall in love with you. Okay? You could bring forth some attraction. You could bring them to around you to make them, start talking to you, friendship, and then you start having a relationship with them. You could seduce them if you want to. But out of that, you're going to get some lust. So don't expect a relationship out of that. But if you're in a relationship with someone and there's actually love there, I really think you guys need to consider reconciliating the situation first. Fixing the situation before you jump into, oh, let me just do this to him right away. And I want to, no, you cannot do that. You guys need to stop putting in tranquil oil and the spirit on these boyfriends and girlfriends. You guys have to fix the situation first. Okay? There's no way that you're going to go and put this spirit on them and then you're going to call upon St. Martha to dominate him. If he's upset with you and he's really mad right now over a fight or argument or you cheating on him, you need to reconciliate that situation and get some forgiveness from him and get some forgiveness from yourself, for the relationship. I cannot do a spell to make a man fall in love with you. No, if he is not in love with you, that's not something that you want. If you have true love in this relationship and you want to fix it and mend it, there's a lot of herbs and oils and candle spells that you can do to fix it because he loves you genuinely from his heart. She loves you. So there's no way that you can take this and try to bring someone that has no interest in you at all and make them just fall head over heels. That is not real love at all. I understand you guys are going to say, well, you're using magic. Yes, we're using magic, but to fix certain things, to mend certain things. Magic basically is the band-aid over, certain things in your situation. But you cannot use magic to come and make someone magically fall in love with you. My magic taught to me from, generations and generations and generations is never to harm. It's never to kill. It's never to do anything like you guys and make people so sick that they die. Like, why would you want to do that? I don't know. I don't do it. I don't care. So we're going to get off of that topic. But what I want to let you know is when you do certain spells and you're working with certain root workers, if you're going back and forth, they're not doing what they're supposed to do. You have to stop the other person from coming back. Put their asses in a mirror spell, okay? So anything that they do to you is going to be blocked. It's going to be stopped. And they can't come forth to you no more. You're going to bind them, okay? So for those of you that don't know what binding is, when you bind someone, you're restricting their movements, stopping them from bringing harm to you and your family, okay? You will bind them up so they can never touch a candle again to do no fucking work to you again. So learn how to do things a certain way. Those of you that want to bind men to you, you have to think about it. Now, you're going to restrict this man from seeing other women, and then you're going to have him in the house with you, obsessed with you, going crazy, and then he's going to kill you the next morning. So you guys need to be very careful what you do. I'm not going to advise you to do things that you shouldn't do. I'm going to tell you what to do. And if you honestly want to do something that I don't feel comfortable doing, I'm going to tell you, you know what? Stay blessed. And you need to go to somebody else and let them mess you up and mess up your family. Because you guys cannot do certain things and expect it not to come back to you. Okay? Do it because it's justifiable. You're breaking them up because he is your husband. Okay, she took your man. And if you want him back and you want your family back, fight for him. That was your girlfriend. Your best friend went to a witch and did some work. Fight for your woman. Okay? Fight for everything that you want and that's right. And if you cannot get it, then you, by all means, use magic. Of course. So with saying that, I really hope that you guys, stay blessed. Like it if you want to. For the haters that you thumbs down, to me, Thanks for the view. Stay blessed, guys, as always.